Welcome to Riding with Relyks. Happy Thanksgiving. I know yesterday I said that I would do a special Thanksgiving Day thing. Well, it's even more special than I realized it would be, because I happen to have a special guest in my car this morning. I know you guys, I can't hear you guys, but give a warm welcome to my wife, Sarah. Haha, there she is. So, yeah, she was there the whole time, guys. All right. Surprise. Yeah, so this is awesome because I actually wanted to talk about what Thanksgiving means to me, and the biggest part of Thanksgiving for me is family. It's spending time with family, seeing family, and all that stuff. So, what better way to talk about Thanksgiving and talk about family than to have my family here? My two kids are in the back too. You can't see them. The one's facing the back of the car, because that's the way his car seat's supposed to go, because he's only 6 months old. The other one is just behind the seat, and he's too small to see it as well. But he can hear all this, and if you happen to hear random noises from him, well, that's what they are. So anyway, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is my wife, Sarah. Or if we want to go with the theme of this whole show, harass? Is Sarah backwards? No. All right. Oh, no, she wants to be called Sarah. Well, she probably doesn't want to be called at all. This is, she didn't really want to be a part of this. Not because she doesn't like you guys. Don't think that. But because she's a personal person. She likes to keep to herself, and she doesn't like spotlights or to see herself, I guess, in a video. So, but we're just going to talk about family, and she is my family, so deal with it, all right? If you have a problem with this, well, so what? Stop watching. So anyway, Thanksgiving. So there's so many cool things about Thanksgiving. It's actually my favorite holiday, I guess, other than Boxing Day. But you know, it's cool because, I mean, not only do I get off from work, which is awesome, but I also get to eat lots of food and stuff myself, full of what, tryptophan? Is that what it is? That was in turkey. And anyway, but I also get to spend time with family, which is awesome, because even though I live near most of my family, I don't see them as often as I'd like. So being able to see some of them and see her family and see, you know, my family if possible, and, you know, different things like that. We have a big family now that there's two of us. It's just awesome to spend time with family. I have specific, you know, different families have different dishes that they like, and so, I mean, I like going over to her family's house to see. I mean, it's been a couple of years now anyway. We've been married for 5 years, but it's really cool to see the different foods that they make. So as a side note, in the comments below, put your favorite dish, your family's favorite dish, the dish that's like signature to your family. You don't have to put the recipe, because then it probably would ruin it, unless it's something simple like, you know, mashed potatoes. Oh, but no, put your favorite dish. I'd love to see what all of you guys like, and just, you know, get hungry, I guess. So what's your favorite dish?
Oh,
what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, that's a hard question, because there's so many things that we only have on Thanksgiving. But I think it's probably the homemade stuffing.
Homemade in what sense? Like shoved in the turkey?
No. Like my mom makes stuffing like from plain bread and makes it into stuffing with seasonings and everything like that.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, I like stuffing too. I mean, it depends on the kind that it is. I don't like when it's too dry. I don't like when it's too moist. I guess I just like it just right. Well, we're not going to go down the nursery rhyme.
Well, if it's too dry, you just put gravy on it.
But then, is gravy an actual dish that you would want? Like, you're not just gonna suck down gravy. So it's just a side
I'm sure
to.
some people do.
I'm sure some people do. If you suck down gravy, let us know. We're not judging you, but I'm just curious if that's something that people do. I don't. She doesn't. Right?
No.
No. So.
I will use extra gravy and like use like a biscuit and like, you know.
Yeah,
soak it up.
gravy kind of is just the thing that I think kind of goes on anything. I mean, you put gravy on the mashed potatoes, you put gravy, you know, on green beans, you put gravy on stuffing. You know, you just make anything that's kind of might be dry a little bit more moist. That's not my favorite food. My favorite food is still mashed potatoes. And then with stuffing as like a secondary favorite, but not really. It's kind of like a tie for mashed potatoes and gravy. Or mashed potatoes and stuffing with gravy on either.
Right.
Or both. So that's cool. Now, I don't know. So Thanksgiving. So the whole premise behind it, I mean, other than you want to go all the way back to the slaughtering of the natives. No, we're not going to touch that. I try not to be politically correct on this because, man, I think it's saturated, or incorrect, because I think just the battle of that has saturated our society at this point that I don't want to add to it. So I say what I say. If you have a problem, I'm sorry. If I really offended you for some reason, let me know. I don't like to offend people, but it's still just me. It's still just me, and you're watching this, so if you're sticking along, then you're going to have to deal with all my personality. So, Thanksgiving. I mean, what's your favorite part of Thanksgiving?
Just family coming together.
I thought you were going to say the parade.
I really enjoyed the parade. And I've missed the parade the last couple of years, but...
We don't have cable. So in order for us to see the parade, we have to go somewhere, go to someone's house or something like that. We just straight up watch Netflix or Amazon Prime Video and stop paying for cable because we saw it as a waste of money to pay for so many channels that we don't use.
Yeah.
We did like
and then there's never anything on that we want to watch when we're available to watch it. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We did like a trial, and just to see if shows that we like would be on when we're watching or when we can have it on or something. And no, we did what, like 2 weeks or something, a week?
It was a month.
It was a month.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we tried it. We tried out to see if we could find something that would make it worth the money, and it wasn't. We actually still kept watching Netflix because we were like, oh, there's nothing on, so let's turn on Netflix. So what's the point of paying for all of that? So, but yeah, she likes the parade, and yeah, family. I mean, that seems to be what it's about. And if it's not about that for you, well, I'm sorry, you must have a terrible family. Gosh, I don't leave parties with arguments with family. I mean, that's not my thing. If there's gonna be an argument, I leave before it happens. But yeah, I love spending time with family. I'm a very family-oriented person. I have my own family, and so comment below as well what you like best about Thanksgiving. Do you like the whole giving thanks? Do you actually think about what you're thankful for? Like, do you go around the dinner table and say, I'm thankful for this turkey, or I'm thankful that Jimmy didn't break his leg this year. Who knows? But do you guys do that? Let me know in the comments. We don't really do that. I mean, in my head, I think about what I'm thankful for. I do that almost on a daily basis anyway, because I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for our house and this car that, if you saw my post, is up there in miles, over 250,000 miles right now, and still going kind of strong. It makes weird noises, as you can probably hear in these videos, but it's going. So I'm thankful for a lot of different things. What are you thankful for? everything that I just said.
Plus apple pie, because I didn't actually consider that in my favorite part of Thanksgiving. But
True.
pie is up there. Apple pie is up there on the list.
True. I like dessert. I do.
But like when you asked me what my favorite like food at Thanksgiving, I didn't even think about the desserts.
Gotta always think about those desserts.
I know.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Let me know what you guys do. Do you travel away or do you stay local? Do you host it with your family, or do you prefer to go somewhere else so you don't have to worry about all the cleanup and stuff? Either way, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I love Thanksgiving. I hope you do too. And thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for allowing my wife to join us today. And I hope you enjoyed it. So, say goodbye.
Bye.
Signing off. Riding with Relyks. Catch you later. Peace.